Hi folks, I'm just making some really simple tiny little candle holders, tea light holders. I mean, they're absolutely the easiest thing in the world to make, but if you're learning how to throw pots, even the simplest thing is a good idea just to keep practicing. So I've just got a tiny little thing. I'm going to centre it easily, just open it up as simple as that, and then just the simplest little roll over of the top, just caught that there. So like I said, if you're just starting throwing pots, there's no point in jumping in the deep end and trying to make giant things. It's just a matter of getting practice by, first of all, just making tiny little things like that. I mean, there's nothing to it. Just things like that, egg cups or anything, just gets you into the knack of practicing, centering, even just tiny things like that. It's all the same sort of process, knowing when things are centered. So yeah, like I said, if you're starting off throwing, don't get annoyed if you can't throw big straight away. It can take an awful long time, then all of a sudden it just clicks. So just practice on little tiny things at the start, little things with no height, because getting height into things is another tricky thing when you're starting. I'm just making 5 little dimples on. So yeah, like I said, it couldn't be easy to make, but it just gets you into a bit of a routine of learning how to practice things, and you know what it gets to centre little tiny pieces and just opening things out like that. I mean, I'm using my middle finger there. When I'm doing bigger stuff, I use my 2 thumbs. And I'm using my middle finger of my right hand just to roll the top over. So practice makes perfect. Don't run before you can walk. Just try little diddy things. And the more you do, the better you'll get. I've done 4 of those. I'm just going to make 4 little tiny egg cups, dead simple ones, just to show you another tiny little pot you can make. With the egg cups, these are going to be a little bit taller, they're still quite small, and they're just going to be like a little flared out shape. So it goes from wide to narrow, so then your egg's got a better chance of fitting in it no matter what size your egg is, your boiled egg, if people use them anymore. But again, very simple. Very simple little pot, but just ideal to just keep practicing on little things like this. don't go big straight away, because you'll just get annoyed because it won't work unless you're a genius. But it's all about taking it easy, practicing on making tiny things, and then when you get confident with that, start using bigger pieces of clay. But just to start off, you just want to be just making little stuff until you get confident. So again, that's a little bit of a dumpier one, but I'll just little tiny bits of clay, like I said. When you're learning to sort of centre little bits of clay like this and open them out, we're using different fingers and things. Like I said, when I use little bits of clay, I use my middle finger more than anything. But when I'm using bigger pieces of clay, I use different fingers, so it's all good just to get used to using different parts of your hand and different fingers. Let's do one more. So there we go, that's just a selection of little stuff. Like I said, ideal to practice your technique if you're just starting out. Don't start off with anything enormous and get annoyed with it because you can't do it. Just keep practicing on little things like this. Get your technique a little bit better, and then you can progress to bigger and better stuff. So that's just a few little bits and bobs to practice on.